They did it, giving Taizuo the win, squaring the score 1-1. In what was a rather fun episode that sees teammates clashing, yet at the very heart of it all, respect, gratitude, and companionship bloomed. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton. Today we're talking all things episode 3 of the Cardfight Vanguard Divine Season 2. Taizuo versus Kiyama. Plus, we do get a little more plot progression within this episode, so that was also a little bit of fun. So we open up with Akina still pondering what his wish could be. This thought is clearly troubling our protagonist, as he struggles to find an answer. But with this interaction, I did find it more entertaining to see what Awaika was saying. Because he stated within this interaction with Akina that he never changes, hinting at a previous connection between the two characters, but with Akina's surprised reaction, this could tell us of a different scenario. Maybe some more memory manipulation is at play, or maybe because Akina's head is so far in the clouds with his thoughts at the minute, he's just not able to remember. But again, they did allude at a supposed history between Awaika and Suou, so maybe, again, this character is connected to everyone in some way, shape or form. Now, this could actually tie in with the reveal at the end of the episode where they stated that Suou was possessing one of the destined fighters. Now, the two obvious picks would be Awaika and Hikari. Awaika makes sense as he wants to visit the planet Cray, and I can see Suou wanting to go to Cray as well to continue his path of destruction and annihilation of races. Hikari could work in this situation as well, as we don't know what she would wish for yet. She's healthy, she has lots of friends, and she knows her idol / online friend in Makoto, so she has everything that she wants plus a loving brother. So what could she wish for? Plus her Vanguard is more of a darker, twisted version of the future Hikari's card, meaning that something must have happened to create this darkness within the one who twists his time. Obviously going from Aramorta to Odium. Anyways, moving on to the main bulk of this episode, and this episode did a fantastic job in showcasing the beautiful friendship / bond between Taizuo and Kurosaki. Now I loved how at the heart of everything, Kurosaki was doing Taizuo's best intentions. This was always his priority, and the two were teammates for a long time and have worked together as well extensively, so they know each other in and out. And Kurosaki just wanted to lessen the burden on Taizuo's shoulders, as Taizuo is a character that would try to achieve everything, but in doing so, he will often forget to do certain things as well. Taizuo is a character that would try to achieve everything, but in doing so will often forget other things as well. He pushes himself to the limit with everything that he does, running a business, as well as trying to keep up his pro status as a Cardfight Vanguard fighter. Plus everything else that is going on within the character's livelihood. So we've got a situation where Kurosaki is the realistic character trying to help / talk to an idealist in Taizuo. The destined one of scales being Kurosaki, who keeps the balance, and the fated one guiding stars by being Taizuo, who leads others and gets his jobs done and goes on to fulfill his dreams. This is some genius name titling skills that does perfectly fit with the theme of both characters. So I really do like the fact that they've really thought about this sort of title for both characters and made it perfect in a sense. Now, the fight itself wasn't as good as the previous episodes, but it was an emotional driven character episode that really sold the foundations for it, in my personal opinion. as you felt like you learned about these characters and you understood their actions and motivations more clearly. Even if we only got told about their connection in bulk within this episode, it still told the story very well, presented it very cleanly and easy to understand, to the point where you actually do see both sides of the argument that is going on within this card fight. We may have seen small glimpses of Kurosaki before this episode, but yeah, this is his main featured one, and he was given a spotlight and he shone brilliantly, in my opinion. As for Taizuo's character, he didn't really change that much. He still remains the idealistic and selfish character that he is, choosing to continue down the path of balancing both Vanguard and business. And the symbolism that came with him having to choose how to play with the limited resources that he had, kind of reflecting real life where he has to make a decision to stick with Vanguard or to continue with your business, because you're limiting your resources by spreading yourself too thin. But then this was all shattered because he played a beautiful looking elf lady, Blitz Publicist Fantasia, who has a skill to reduce counterblast costs amongst other skills. Also, during this card fight ending, he uses the same belief/phrasing as Akina when talking about reaching out your hand to grasp hope. This shows a level of maturity for the character that also presents some character sort of growth, being able to be someone who can learn from others and adapt that thinking into your way of life to move forward to better yourself. Taizuo did have some great inspirational phrases/speeches within this episode, and again, real life lessons that can help anyone who is watching. And I do like it when episodes give you those kind of lines, because sometimes a reminder of these things can be very nice. Overall, I love the display from both characters, as it really did surprise me with this episode. This episode exceeded my expectations going into it, so it was a joy to see. Now, speaking of going into next episodes, we see Masanori versus Jinky. Now, this episode could be a massive one, as we have two great characters clashing against each other. But if Jinky's wish is to bring back his brother, then this would violate the natural laws of life, thus breaking the taboo. And, well, what is Masanori's Vanguard, the fated one of taboo? Interesting. Now, a part of me does think that Jinky's wish isn't related to his brother, simply because of the title of Protector that was given to him when his introduction into this season first appeared. With that being said though, the one thing I would really love to see come back is the masquerade gimmick that happened in Overdress. As if you think about it, but maybe in order to protect something from darkness, you need a bit of darkness within you. Anyways, I'm looking forward to the next episode, so I'll see you within that one. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, and have a great day. Alligator matane. Goodbye.